last 2 days, we just generated 33 appointments from our mailing by using the shared groups mailing list.
Tracy, appreciate you spending some time with me today. We've been working together for, I think it's about a year now. And I would love for you to share with me a little bit about your career in real estate and how things are going right now in terms of lead generation, how you approach that, because that's the number one thing for businesses today is how do we get good leads? How much should they cost? What the conversion ratio is. So anybody who's successful in real estate has mastered or has a process that produces those types of actionable leads that can turn into listings and appointments. So what's been successful for you, and kind of how did you land there with lots of
Yeah.
trial and error, I'm sure.
Hi, I'm Tracy King with Your Home Sale Guaranteed Realty. I'm the CEO of the company here in Knoxville, Tennessee, the whole region, East Tennessee region. And I've used the Shared Group for about a year now. And I've been doing direct mail for 10 years. And I got in real estate in October of 2006, right when the market crashed. So that was awesome. And we lived through that, and then opened up a brokerage and an independent brokerage. My wife and I and two admin, we opened up in 2012. So it was just her and I actually doing the sales, and we've grown it to where we have 3 different locations, 50 agents, doing about 10 million in GCI. So lead generation we got good at, and especially when we hooked up with Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty.
Yep.
So it's been going well.
What markets are you in?
Markets I'm in is basically all of East Tennessee. We bleed over to Nashville a little bit, but just basically say all of East Tennessee. So that's
Yeah.
going to be Knoxville, Tri-Cities, Chattanooga, and then on over toward Nashville currently. For us, direct mail has always been really good for us. And so we created some messages around that. I started off with absentee owners, and we've worked from there to different groups of people that you've helped us with. And I think I mentioned to you just recently that having the right message with the right list and group, and um, combine those two together is pretty powerful. This week on Monday and Tuesday, we had some mailing going out, and we set 33 appointments by 4:30 in the afternoon on Tuesday. So just working on Monday and Tuesday. Now these are people calling in. They call in to us. We didn't cold call. The list I'm doing now, we don't cold call. We sent out some marketing materials, and they call us. So we call it reverse prospecting.
Absolutely. So we don't want to ask you for any of your secret sauce, but what type of mailer do you use? How many times do you mail the same home? How do you pick who to mail to?
Well, it depends on for instance, let's say absentee owners.
Sure.
So we select that in our marketplace. We have a lot of them. I do a postcard for that
Okay.
one. And then and this, it's got the message and everything on them. So that's been a good uh, piece for us. We split test. I would recommend everyone looking at split testing. That's what we do. And that's how we've created such a strong message, and got it really fine-tuned to getting the highest return that we can get on it. But we're always split testing.
Are you testing the copy or the format?
Yes, we're testing the message, the copy, the message, but
Sure.
also what size of postcard, what kind of postcard. So we've landed on a particular type of postcard, a particular size, and the particular wording. And the only thing we change now is maybe one or two kind of words. We don't do anything drastic. What the background of the postcard is. It's crazy. It all it does work.
That's great.
Yeah.
So if I own a home in East Tennessee, I don't live there, I'm an absentee owner. Am I going to get a postcard from you once a month, once a quarter?
Once a month until you respond, either
Okay.
negatively or positively.
Right. Okay.
So if you
And
never respond, you're going to keep getting them.
sure, 33 appointments. Is that Is that 5,000 pieces that are mailed, or you want to share any insights on what's a good response rate or a
Yeah.
conversion rate to a
Yeah.
meeting?
For us, I mean, that's just in, like I said, in 2 days, we're mailing out, let's say, somewhere around 25,000 postcards.
Okay.
Yeah. And that may not be all to just, I know it's not, but that's not all just to absentee.
Okay. Perfect. So 33 appointments in a few days is you'll see a nice wave come in right after they land, right?
Yeah, and that's usually how it happens. Then it kind of just trickles. But in a month's time, we're going to probably be around 45, 50 leads in a month
Okay.
off that mailing.
Yeah. Okay. So that's as a response rate, you're like, I don't know, 25,250, you're like a half a percent, less than half a percent, but the ROI works because your 45 appointments are going to turn into, you're going to get 10 listings out of that or something. You think you
Oh
get,
no, I'll get we our conversion rate we run about um pretty consistency at 60%, 65%. So
awesome.
yeah, it will get a lot of listings from that.
That's amazing.
We
Okay.
list about we list around 60 to 70 homes a month currently right now, every
Okay.
month. Yeah.
Gotcha. Is that all of the lead generation for your 50 agents? They all depend upon this inbound machine mechanism to create, or is there more things you
No,
do?
I have 50 agents at the brokerage.
Yeah.
Little more than half is on my team. The rest are independent agents.
Okay.
So, and I teach them how to do what I do, and some of them do it, some of them don't. But I teach them how to feed themselves if they want, and then, but the team I feed appointments to. So
Yeah.
everybody's making good money.
Obviously, the response rate's important. Is there anything else that you look at when you decide to purchase or test a mailing list to see whether it's something that you can, kind of trust and depend upon over time?
It has to be a good size group. That's
Yeah.
number one for me. And then, and I think you know this, I test different groups of things,
Yeah.
I'll test, I don't give up easily. And because I know the payoff can be big. So if I send out a particular mailing piece with a particular message and it just doesn't respond, I mean, pretty quick. Then I go back and look and analyze that particular list and what kind of clientele I'm targeting and make
Yeah.
sure I'm using the correct message.
Okay. Perfect.
The leads I generate do not go direct to my agents. We have an ISA team, inside sales agent team, that does the
Yeah.
qualifying and questioning because not everyone who calls is ready to do something right then. They're
Yeah.
just want to know more. So we have them nurtured. So then we pass those along to the agents that say, yes, I'm ready to sell in the next 3 to 6 months. Then we book an appointment with an agent with that prospect, and that's when the meeting takes place, and that's when it's handed off to the agent. And if they don't say yes, that they're ready in the next 3 to 6 months to make a move and do something, the ISA team keeps that and nurtures it.
Gotcha. Okay. So that's got to be hundreds, if not thousands of those that you're nurturing every month from
Oh yeah,
pursuing this activity for the past, how long have you been doing this kind of direct mail cadence?
10 years.
I appreciate your time, Tracy, all your
You're
business. Thank you.
welcome.
Anything I can do for you, please let me know.
I will. See you.
Okay. Thank you,
Bye.
sir.